Hi.
You're back. What can I do for you?
Hi everybody, Lucifer here, and I'm back with Metaphobia. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just gonna
I
talk
heard a
about
strange conversation between two men outside Raban's office. They said they were glad my father is dead because they were afraid of them. Any thoughts on who they are?
Could be anybody. Unless... No, that would be insane.
What?
What would be
Tell me.
insane?
There was a string of cases not unlike your father's murder back in the 80s. Within a year, we had 4 or 5 killings, all of them suspiciously similar.
Oh,
It was a big deal back then. The whole force was on it. We learned about it at the academy. Everybody had a different theory, but there was one I found particularly convincing.
Which is...
Some say there's an underground organization in the city. They mostly lay low. Some drug money here, blackmail money there. But when push comes to shove, they take care of those who oppose them.
You're talking about an organized crime syndicate. Some kind of secret mafia?
Very secret. The papers ran stuff on it at the time. You can find it easily enough in the library.
Thanks, Judy. I'll look into it.
Anytime.
okay, that is some intel of what I'm
Where do you
about
think
to
I should look next?
Honestly, but if you really think your father's death might be connected to those old murders, go to
Okay,
the...
the
Good
library.
idea.
Okay, good idea.
What else can you
Organization?
tell me about that secret society?
Not much. I learned about those murders from a textbook. And keep in mind, the existence of a secret society is just a conspiracy theory. Nothing more.
But you said you thought the theory was convincing.
It would explain a lot, but that's not the same as having evidence to prove it's true.
Haven't the police ever looked into it?
Sure, investigating organized crime is an ongoing effort in the city. Hell, the CIA even stepped in after that string of murders.
And?
They found nothing.
But what if...
Huh, funny.
Richard, do you believe aliens exist?
No, not really.
I actually do.
Why?
There's no proof that they do.
Exactly. Thousands of people investigate alien life, and a handful of crazies even say they've met them, but no undeniable proof. Same thing here.
If you say so. So maybe it wasn't Raban at all. Or maybe Raban is under the control of these people. I need to find out more about this. I should go.
See you around.
Okay, now, before I do anything else... Oh, for the love of God, I just set the sound. Let's see. Yep, it's good now. Continue. I have to put everything on the bare minimum, otherwise it's impossible to deal with.
Excuse me.
Yes.
See you for...
Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna ask
Good
the lady
afternoon.
there.
Hello there. How may I help you?
I'm gonna ask about the
What can you
library.
tell me about this library?
This building has a long history. One of the men who helped build this city founded it more than 200 years ago.
That's impressive.
The library does need renovations, though. When Elmstadt was running for mayor, he promised a new wing would be constructed. I'm so sad he passed away.
So am I.
Computer.
I'd like to use a computer.
Of course, sir. May I please see your library card?
I actually don't.
I am sorry.
I'll be quick. I promise.
I'm sorry.
Rules are rules. Can I create a
Okay.
membership?
I apologize.
Why is that?
Because the only librarian who can register new members is Hillary.
You're kidding.
Sorry.
Well,
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
now.
Man, I haven't read a book in ages. I would love to sit down and read now. Look at all those books.
Yeah, I know, but
Man, look at all... Man,
yeah,
a
okay.
library PC. I might be...
Maybe I can ask him for help?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What can
Help.
you tell me about this library?
It's the oldest in the city. Been here for at least a century. They've updated it and modernized it, of course. But you can still feel the history in the walls. I love that about this place.
I know what you mean. I feel it too. I thought I was the only one.
This is a magical place. The best thing about being a bookworm is that no matter how many hundreds of books you may have read, there are always thousands more right there waiting for you.
Exactly, my friend. You understand.
Huh. So I have to
What are you
sweet
doing?
talk him?
Can't you see I'm rather busy?
I apologize, sir. Can I help you somehow?
I deeply doubt that.
Why is that?
Because no one can help me. Unless you're a psychic.
Okay,
What do you
what
mean?
is the problem?
I am looking for something that is impossible to find.
I see. Let me help you.
I am looking for a woman I met more than 10 years ago.
Oh,
And these are...
Phone books, yes.
That's all you know? There's no way you'll be able to find her like this. There are dozens of phone books here, and each must have hundreds of Marys in them.
And I call each and every one of them.
oh.
Well, you were probably right. I don't see how I can help.
If only I had an older version of these phone books. They used to organize them by district, and that would be much easier. I know she lived in the Fleetwood district.
I'll see what I can do. See you for now.
Bye.
Can I read it like this?
An old phone book.
Oh. I get it.
Here, sir. Try this.
Okay.
My goodness. This is the version I was looking for. Where did you get it?
In an old place.
So, let me see. No. Look at this! There is only one Mary in the Fleetwood district. This must be her. Thank you.
Actually, you could help me with something.
No problem, my friend.
Okay, now I have a
you, Con-
I
card.
can fight.
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
persuade her to
disturb.
let me use the computer just like that.
I have a card. There you go.
So I have a card. Can I use the computer now?
Of course, dear. Wait a minute. This is not your...
Yeah, he lent it to me. Just for today. Is that okay?
Jake, did you loan your membership card to this gentleman?
Yes, I did. He's a wonderful young man, and I owe him one.
Okay, if Jake says it's all right, you can...
Thank you very much.
Okay, that is nice. Now let's see what I can dig up here.
Here's something. February 1983. Will the killing ever stop? Last night, another politician was found dead. Stephen Broadman, a top advisor to the mayor, was murdered in his summer home just a few miles outside the city. This marks the 6th murder in 2 years of individuals connected to the mayor or the city council. Detective Howard J. Proctor, the head of the investigation, said in a statement, "We are working with our best men, and I can assure you, we are very close to ending this madness." Detective Proctor declined to comment on whether the killings might be politically motivated, or if the police have discovered any other connections between the murders. Interesting. I better find out more about this Detective Proctor. He may have some useful information. First, I need to find out where he lives. There's only one person who can help me with that.
Let me guess, Judy. Poor woman.
I don't need the...
Okay, and now I will just give it back to him.
Here's your card, sir. Thank you very much for the favor.
Thank you, my boy.
Okay. Now, Judy. Talk to her.
Hey, Judy. Can you run a name for me?
Who is it?
A detective who worked on the old murder cases from the 80s. His name is Proctor. Heard of him?
Proctor. Sounds familiar.
I want to pay him a visit if he's still in the city. Can you get me his address?
Just a second.
Seriously, the woman has
Alrighty,
too much
Howard James
patience.
Proctor, former detective, studied criminal justice, okay. Married, wife deceased, blah, blah, blah. Yep, here it is. Got a pen handy? It's 76 Maple Street, apartment A.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Judy. I owe you one.
You owe me a few now. Good luck.
Yeah, and I have a feeling I'm just causing more problems for the poor woman than it's worth. Let's come and see the guy.
What a beautiful old house. I imagine there must...
Yeah, history behind the building.
Hello? Who's there?
Are you all right?
Help me, please.
How can I help? I'll call an ambulance.
No. Do not call anyone. I'd rather die than go to the hospital.
Okay.
What do you need me to...
Go to the pharmacy. It's just down the street. Get me heparin. Please hurry.
Okay,
Okay, that was not well done.
I
Heparin.
can't just do...
Okay, dude.
I came back with you.
Please.
Oh
Please.
shit. Yeah, okay. Pills. There you go.
Here you are, sir.
Okay.
I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for me, my boy.
Of course. It was no trouble.
If you hadn't passed by, I don't know what would have happened. Please, have a seat. You're not one of those Jesus freaks, are you? Or here to get me to sign a petition against war in the Middle East? Because I'm so very tired of those people.
No, nothing like that.
So, what brings you to an old, lonely man's home? You're not a thief, I know that much. Or you would have
Well, kinda
ransacked
am.
the place and left me for dead.
No, I just came to ask you a few questions.
Very well. Let's have a seat then.
Fair enough.
He has quite a collection of
Mystery
pictures of
novels.
his loved ones. An antique clock.
I'm just looking around a
Picture fits
bit.
perfectly. A bar stocked with top shelf liquor. 18-year-old.
Okay,
Do you
anyway,
mind if I ask?
Of
let's
course
just. Can I, first
You
I'm
were a
gonna
detective once, weren't you?
just kind of start with that.
not. Yes, I was. Why do you ask?
I've read a lot about you.
Oh, you have you? I didn't think anyone gave a damn about the old schoolers.
You were a hell of a detective back in the day. One of the best.
I don't know about all that. It was a job. I did it better than most, I suppose.
And this is why I'm really here. Not small
I'm
talk.
sure you heard about the death of Carl Elmstadt.
Of course, it was all over the news. I understand they caught the bastard. He deserves to rot in prison. Though nowadays, prison is for girls. These degenerates spend all day watching TV, going to the gym, studying. Ha! Might as well be a spa resort. Back in my day, prison was hell.
Yeah, that might have been the
You murdered a
problem.
good man like Carl Elmstadt, you were made to feel the full, brutal force of the law. Who's Elmstadt to you?
I'm Richard Elmstadt. his son.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my boy. I can't imagine your pain.
But you can help me.
How's that?
Can't you see it? The mayor promises change and reform. Then, he's assassinated. Sound familiar?
You're referring to the cases I closed more than 30 years ago. They were solved, my boy. What does your father have to do with them?
The same people did it. You know it.
Know what?
There is a secret society that rules this city. They're not elected. They exist in the shadows.
He does sound crazy.
You're drawing conclusions based on conspiracy theories.
Am I?
Either way, your father's case is closed. They caught his killer. What else is there to do?
I can't let them get away with this.
And you plan to reopen the investigation all by yourself? That's madness.
Help me or don't. You can't change my mind.
I was a young man with crazy ideas once, too. If some old man told me it was impossible, I told him to shove off, and did it anyway. Very well. I will help you if I can.
Okay, nice. Let's ask
What
about this
those murders
first.
you investigated back in the 80s? They were similar to my father's case, weren't they?
Somewhat.
Tell me what you know. Please. You caught 4 of these murderers. They must have told you something.
No one said anything. Most of them died before I had the chance to question them.
Oh,
I believe there is only one still alive, but
but?
it's pointless to speak to him.
Why? Who is he?
His name is Michael Coltrane, but everyone just calls him Crazy Mike.
Uh-huh.
Spends all day rambling about aliens or monsters or some nonsense like that. After we arrested him, we had him institutionalized.
Uh-huh.
What can you tell me about this Crazy Mike?
He was once a very talented assassin. Killed a lot of politicians
Oh.
across South America and Europe in the 80s. His psychiatrist claims he had an epiphany. He suddenly realized the horrors of his profession, and snap! He couldn't take the guilt. He went insane.
Is he still in the same prison hospital?
As far as I know. Why?
I want to talk to him.
And what do you plan to do? Kick down the door and demand to question a lunatic?
Not
They'll lock
really.
you up with him. You can't just visit a place like that. And even if you do see him, he won't tell you a thing. I can still picture the crazy look in his eyes when we busted his apartment. And the smell!
Oh.
He hadn't gotten up off the floor in a week. Pissed all over himself.
Eh.
Couldn't even speak except for some gibberish about the monsters. He was terrified. We never could get a confession out of him. Couldn't even get him to say a proper sentence. I can't imagine they cured him in that hospital.
Still, I need to speak to him. It could help me a lot.
You can try, but I wouldn't if I were you.
Fair enough.
This was no ordinary break-in. It was a planned assassination, just like in the cases you worked so many years ago.
Those cases are closed. Cold-blooded thieves in the night. Nothing more.
Yeah, but
You don't believe that.
seriously.
You're not on the force anymore. You don't have to lie to me. At this point, you're only lying to yourself.
All right, but what I'm about to tell you has never been proven. I came close a few times, but my superiors wouldn't hear of it. They even tried to suspend me for talking about it.
Of course.
I'm listening.
There is a group of people. They rule this city from the shadows. They control everything. If you step out of line, they will kill you.
I knew it.
As I said, I could never prove any of it. No one was allowed to investigate any case relating to the matter. I had to turn a blind eye. I had to carry on as though I knew nothing.
Is that why you didn't want to go to the hospital?
But who are these people? Are they mobsters? A secret society?
I really don't know. I only know they exist and that they've been here for decades.
You must know more.
There were rumors that they moved through the city using underground tunnels. But that's impossible. And I never found any reason to believe that was true. That's all I know, my boy.
Thank you, sir. This has been very helpful. I appreciate your help.
Of course.
Let me
Thank you for your
guess.
time, sir.
No trouble at all. It was a pleasure to meet you, Richard. Good luck with your investigation. And thanks again for helping me. You're a good man.
Don't mention it.
I have a feeling he's gonna be dead very, very soon. And why do I still have the pills though? I think I'm gonna call it here for today because this game is a bit, how do I put it, draining. I think that's the best way to put it. The story is okay, but the puzzles can be janky. I don't know how else to say it. They can be janky. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You're so doing mighty hope for. And bye.